O-K-E-E-S. There we go. Okay, so we're driving up to Bradford, and yeah, it's, one thing I was thinking about before we left is someone asked me, they said to me, Fraser, what keeps you going? Like, what is it when you've gone through the dips, you've gone through the problems in your business, and you've gone through like having to get over different things, what kept you going? And it's this simple question, and I'm going to ask you this question yourself right now. What's the alternative? Life's all about the alternative, guys. It's all about the choices we make. Do you get the semi-skimmed milk? Do you get the full-fat milk? Do you travel to Barcelona? Do you travel to Rome? You know, do you do network marketing, or do you do your normal job? Do you do network marketing, or do you have a traditional business? It's all down to what our decisions, our choices, because of what's the alternative. So when it came down to me building my business, I found that if I was going through dips, oh, you know what, I'm going to quit. Fraser, what's the alternative? Do I go get a job and work on the construction site because that's what I got a qualification in? No. So your alternative is what needs to push you and keep you going. So we just got here in Bradford. We have an event for a few hundred women for a really popular company tomorrow. So I'm super excited. So we're about to get our head down, get to sleep, get some rest, and then go crush it tomorrow. So I'm excited to take you with us. Let's go. I want you to spell your name with your hips. And I don't want you to just go like, and I want you to literally give it the beats, right? Ready? Full name, Frazer Brookes. Marek, I want to see you going for this one. Alright, ready? Alright, let's go. Oh yeah. O-K-E-E-S. There we go. Alright, you can sit down. Alright, you can sit down. So I have something, I'm going to introduce you to it right now. Something called the toilet technique. And this involves you, a toilet, and your phone. So every single day, I walk in to the toilet, I sit down on the toilet, and I get my phone. I don't get anything else. I get my phone out, right? So my phone is out, and I spend 5 to 10 minutes commenting on the newsfeed, on Facebook groups, on lives, on the stories, on pages. Nothing is more powerful than Facebook Live, and I know you're probably thinking, oh, who's going to say that? I don't want to do a Facebook Live. But it's because you have to, it's because you think you have to talk about things that are going to build your business, but you don't. He doesn't come up to me and go, hey mate, how you doing? Can I join you? Yeah, sure. Oh, by the way, whilst I'm joining you, I want to introduce you to an exciting opportunity. Open laptop. Screen one, this company was founded in 1997. Yeah. And then this, and you get 3 ways of getting paid, but you just got to do the same thing once. I'm thinking, do I down this and leave, or do I swill him? I'll probably just swill him all over his laptop. People who are trying to pitch the opportunity or the product before getting to know someone always lose, because conversations come before commissions. Okay, so when you're building your network marketing business, it's really important to establish your why. Now, a lot of people in network marketing say the why that makes you cry, but I like to look at it as a different angle, and if you know me, then you'll understand that I do things a little bit differently. So I want you to take the word why as an acronym, WHY, and that's what hurts you. And that's what you need to think about when you're building a network marketing business, because you're either maybe you're tired and the things that hurts you is having to drive 2 hours to work and drive 2 hours home thinking, I'm spending 4 hours of every single day during the week and I'm not getting paid for it. Maybe what hurts you is that you don't get to see your kids. Maybe what hurts you is finance. Maybe what hurts you is your lack of inspiration, your lack of motivation, your lack of purpose. And when you join network marketing and your why is so big that that reason that hurts you, what actually motivates you. So that's what you really got to focus on. And the bigger your why, the bigger your motivation is, the bigger your purpose is to actually succeed. And that's what I was teaching. That's what I'm teaching in the room. So I'm teaching these women on how to understand the power of social media in order to build your business. And there's going to be days where you're not going to want to do it. There's going to be days where people don't, accept your call. There's going to be days where people don't answer your message. There's going to be days where you get no motivation. There's going to be days where you just want to give up. Majority of people, they cry to give up instead of crying to continue to keep going. And that's what you've got to focus on. So I'm excited to be in this room with all these people, and I'm always excited to share my knowledge and information all over the world. And I hope that you can one day write down that why and make the why that makes you cry by focusing on what hurts you. Never forget it. And even today, your why will evolve and kind of grow bigger in time. So yeah. So we're just heading back down to Liverpool, but I thought I would just share with you this little thought. So at the event, one of the women came up to me and says, Frazer, me and my son, my little son, he's only like 8 or 9, we watch your lives every Tuesday 9 PM, and he really wanted me to ask you this question. And the question, and I get asked this question so many times by kids, usually little lads, and it's, Frazer, what car do you drive? And guys, the answer to the question, I don't own a car. I don't need to own a car, because for me, I just rent cars. I when and as and when I actually need them to travel around the UK or travel around different parts of Europe and stuff. I don't own a car. Why? Because I don't buy things, I buy experiences. So I rent the places I live, I rent the cars that I drive eventually. Like right now we're in a Hyundai. I don't really know what kind of make it is, but a Hyundai something or other. Next week or so we'll probably get a Volkswagen. Next week, I don't know, BMW. I don't have a clue what car I get, I just rent. So the reason why I say this is really important that young lads especially and young people understand this. Life isn't about the things you have, it's about the moments and the experiences that you create. And network marketing helps you do that. Network marketing allowed me to travel the world and get the experiences, eat different food, meet different people, go to countries and cities I would never have thought to go on to. Having a car and putting all my money into a nice car would make me feel that I would have to stay and drive that car to get my money's worth. Don't let that be the case. So just going back home now to Liverpool. We're going to rest for a few days, and we've got a trip to Lisbon in Portugal coming, and I'll take you with us. So tune out for vlog 4, tune into vlog 4, and I'll see you soon.